Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the nuanced world of economic mobility through the lens of an iconic film, The Killing Fields. We're going to explore how this film provides a powerful lens to examine the challenges and consequences faced by diverse societies. But before I begin, I wanted to start by praising this film and its ability to portray the brutal realities of the Cambodian genocide and its attention to detail. The film following the friendship between Sydney and Tith added so much emotional depth, and the casting of Haing S. Noor for Dith Pran, given the fact that he actually lived through the Cambodian genocide, just added an unparalleled level of authenticity to his performance. But let me stop there before I spend the whole video praising this movie and get started with the analysis. The Killing Fields is a 1984 film directed by Roland Joff that transports us to the heart of the Cambodian genocide through the eyes of two journalists, American Sidney Stromberg and his Cambodian interpreter, Dith Pran. The film is set during the brutal regime of Khmer Rouge and vividly portrays the impact that war and political issues has on economic opportunities and the lives of the Cambodian citizens. In the analysis of The Killing Fields, I will be breaking down the film into four main points: economic disparity, manipulation of economic conditions, impact of war on economic stability and class warfare, and long-term economic immobility. So first, let's talk a little bit about the economic disparity. The film juxtaposes the lives of two protagonists, Sydney, an American journalist, and Pran, his Cambodian interpreter. During the fall of Phnom Penh to the Khmer Rouge, it was difficult to ensure the safety of everyone, since Khmer Rouge began closing in on the city. This led to a mass evacuation and chaos in Cambodia. There was a hurried evacuation of foreign nationals and Cambodians. During this chaotic time, Sydney tries to help Pran escape, but ultimately fails, and Sydney returns to the relative comfort and stability of America.
Dith Pran and I tried to record and bring home here the concrete consequences of these decisions to real people, to human beings. The people who were left out of the administration's plans, but who paid the price and took the beating for them. I'm very pleased to accept this on behalf of Dith Pran and myself. I'm very honored, and I know that Pran would be very proud.
Pran's journey is very different. He is left to endure the brutal conditions of Cambodia's labor camps. Pran's struggle is a powerful depiction of economic immobility. The contrast between Sydney's and Pran's post-war realities emphasizes the enduring impact of conflict on economic opportunities. Now, to understand The Killing Fields, we need to backtrack a little and see how Cambodia got to this state in the first place. Cambodia experienced significant economic instability and disparity in the years leading up to the genocide. The country faced widespread poverty, with a large portion of the population living in rural areas and depending on agriculture for their livelihoods. The economic conditions that led to the Cambodian genocides were heavily intertwined with political and social factors. Additionally, the Cambodian economy was heavily reliant on foreign aid, making it vulnerable to external political influences. The Khmer
Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui était professeur, étudiant et médecin en cas à besoin? Is anybody of us a doctor, professor, and student en cas need you? En cas forgiven out the past.
by Pol Pot, capitalized
Sydney,
on the economic discontent
Anka
among the
says
rural population.
that those who were
They
guilty
promised to
of soft
create a rural
living in the
utopia
years
where
of the
the
Great
land and
Struggle,
wealth would be evenly
they did not
distributed,
care for the sufferings
attracting
of the
support
peasant,
from the
must
economic
confess.
enterprise.
Because now
The
is the
regime
year
used
zero, and
extreme
everything
economic
is to
policies,
start anew.
such as collectivizing agriculture and abolishing money, which rendered such an economic system. However, these policies did
I'm
not
full
work in
of
their
fear,
favor
Sydney.
and led catastrophic
I must show no
consequences,
understanding,
including
not of
famine,
French or
forced
English.
labor, and mass
I must
executions.
have no past, Sydney.
The rampant poverty in Cambodia was exploited by the Khmer Rouge to pit different classes against each other. The regime targeted the urban elite, intellectuals, and professionals, labeling them as enemies of the state. This class-based mistreatment was justified as a necessary step to eliminate economic inequality and establish a classless society. The Khmer Rouge encouraged the rural poor to participate in the mistreatment and violence against these targeted groups, deepening the divisions and fueling the genocide. The film vividly portrays these dynamics, showing how economic instability and class warfare contributed to the devastation of Cambodian society. Even after escaping the horrors of these labor camps, Pran's journey to rebuild his life is faced with a lot of challenges. The film illustrates how war and political instability creates a cycle of poverty, leaving survivors with little to no chance of rebuilding their lives to what it was. The Killing Fields provides a powerful analysis on economic mobility, reminding us that economic and social barriers are deeply established and have devastating consequences. The film highlights the importance of addressing both the immediate and long-term economic impacts of conflicts to help survivors rebuild their lives. As we reflect on the themes of economic mobility in the killing fields, it's clear that addressing these issues requires a multifaceted approach. Let us continue to explore, understand, and act towards creating a society where everyone has the opportunity to improve their economic status and achieve their dreams.